What's up YouTube? Ben here from Agro Films. I'm here to do a card of the month and tournament report semi. I don't want to make it too long, like I always say, but I'll probably make it long. But I have that. I just got back from the YCS Tacoma a couple hours ago. Actually a few hours ago, it's too late. I should be sleeping right now, but I'm wide awake for some reason. I got some good sleep overnight. I'll just talk about my experiences and all that stuff, give some shout outs, just a little talking video. Just want to get card of the month out of the way. But card of the month, I don't know where. Oh, right here, Tragodia. You've probably seen the title. Tragodia. Yep. Focus here. Why pick Tragodia as card of the month? Because I've seen it in a lot of decks. I mean, I even ran it in my Merlantine deck, which I'll talk about. I actually have a deck profile that I got with James on Saturday night after day one. I don't know if he's gonna upload that. I told him to, but you'll see that, and I talk a little bit. But what was funny is the deck profile that he got of Michael. I didn't remember the last name, but when he got top 8, our decks are very similar. Besides like a few cards, his extra deck was the same as mine. His main deck was like 3 card difference than mine, which is cool. The only thing that I regret is that he played Mirror Forces and I didn't, and I realized how good Mirror Force is in the Merlantine deck. I mean, I'm sure half of the Merlantine decks that top 32 had Mirror Force in their main, and I'm really dumb. I cited Deep Prisons, which I completely regret because Deep Prison is not that great right now. In theory, you're like, oh, Deep Prison's really good, and you like Christia, big monsters, and things that get destroyed you want to remove, but my deck's not that great for Deep Prison. Let's see, what did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I had a great time over the weekend. Sad that I went 5-3. I could win one more. I just wanted to make day 2. That was my goal, just to make day 2. And I lost the mirror match, Dark Worlds and Chaos Dragons. It was 7th round. Yeah, 7th round, and I needed to win 2 more because I was X2 at that point. Played a guy I knew from Seattle Regional. I'm gonna say right now, Austin sacked me hard. I had one set. He had Light Pulsar Dragon with Red Eyes and Graveyard. This is like the 3rd turn of round game 3. He goes Dark Hole, gets Red Eyes from his Graveyard, and gets Light Pulsar. I goes BLS. That's game. Even I had a Shrag in my hand too, but BLS could attack twice. And I felt a little salty, but he's a cool guy, and I wasn't that mad. And I told him to make day 2, and he did, which I was proud of, but he didn't talk. So I'm kind of mad, but it's cool. It was a good experience. I liked it a lot. I got to see all famous YouTubers. I didn't really get to interact with them that much because I was like trying to focus on the tournament. I mean, I didn't even say hi to Dragon Duels girl. Like I saw her all the time, Amanda, but I didn't really say anything. I saw a lot. Province was judging. At like later in the day yesterday. Today technically Monday. Like he was really funny. Like after Michael won. Like I had the Sharpie, and everyone wanted to sign their cards, and like Drell took my pen. It's like, oh, I'll hand this to everyone to sign, and he would go give it to Michael. He signed it to me. He's like joking around, take some pictures. Drell's really cool. I met him at Long Beach, but since Long Beach he's skyrocketed since his successfulness of like getting the Nats in the world and all that stuff. And then I saw Crow Cresta. I said hi when I was doing the win mat. Vexkis, Cadero. Yeah, actually, I played my round 6. I'm not sure. He sat on the table like he was diagonal to me. He was playing a girl playing like Malefic Skill Drain. The guy in front of me was playing Malefic Skill Drain. I think she was playing Malefics or something like that. And then what was funny is he played Pod Duality and added Weisel to his hand, like Mechlord Emperor Weisel, or the guy who you get special summon against destroy. He's 2500, like the blue guy, level 1. And I was like, oh, can I read that really quick? And then the guy he's like, oh, it's already in my hand. And I look at Vexkis and he like rolls his eyes, and like it was really funny. We got a little connection there. That was pretty funny. And then like the last attack, I did a direct attack, and he played Safe Zone. I was like, I'm your opponent. I can attack directly. And then Vexkis is like, there's a judge right there. Don't look at me. So he's really cool. James got a Seal of Orikako signed from him, and then he said he's going to give us a shout out, so hopefully he does that. So shout out to him. He's a really cool guy. I mean, I saw Billy Bragg, so all ARG pros. Fraser Smith signed my Necro Valley, my first Pharaonic Guardian one. It's not a big deal, but Fraser Smith is really awesome. Saw all the people. I didn't even get to talk about Tragodia. I just said it as the card of the month. But yeah, Tragodia. Why is it card of the month? You can play in so many decks. Oh, I did talk about that. Yeah, my deck. But like, you see it in Chaos Dragons. You can see it in Merlantians. You can see it in Girgia. You can see it in Agents. Some people don't. Well, I don't know. You don't run into that around. No, you don't run into that around. But like, the sheer fact that cards are getting advantage and pluses a lot. That's like the focus right now. I mean, you're gonna have a bunch of cards in your hand, and this when you see this guy, he's usually 24 to 3600, even 4200 at points. And it having 3 effects is ridiculous. I mean, most of my games that I won on Saturday was mostly because of this guy. I just attacked like 3,000, you know, 2,400 or the monster, something like that. It was crazy. People can get over it. What was I saying? And then like you being able to target, you know, a monster in your graveyard and make Tragodia that level was crazy. So it helps with Xyz and maybe Synchros. You know, I play Diva, Gen X Controller, all that stuff. And the third one, the best effect, well, besides being the activating damage stuff, is discarding a monster to take a monster in your opponent's side of the field forever. So, you know, and the Merlantians, you run level 2s, level 3s, level 4s, level 7s. It makes big eye plays more easier. You could do like Zenmaines, all that stuff. Take their monster is really cool. And like in Agents, you know, you have a bunch of level 8s. So, you know, they have a BLS. So you drop a dead Christia, like useless Christia, or use a Hyperion, I take their BLS. That's a huge game changer. Girgias to help with the big guy, you know, Machina Fortress, all that stuff. And you're going to have all advantage in your hand. What other decks did I say? I'm sure, well, you know, Tragodia is a really good card. My deck of the months are usually cards that you can play in every deck. Like I said, Birdman. Birdman was really good for it like last month. And now, you know, it's kind of slowed down. And because the new packs come out and you don't really need Birdman right now. Like, Tragodia is a boss. James told me, you know, like, Tragodia, you should do that card of the month. I was like, you know what? I was thinking about that. So, it is card of the month. Lastly, oh, I just timed out a Dueling Network. I was changing my deck, putting Mirror Force in, so I re-get that a bunch. That's all I have to say for now. James has a deck profile me, gonna be uploading soon. There's a Dueling Network thing. Thanks for watching. I didn't want to do another like me talking on Dueling Network with like my headset on or something, because you know I want to make use of my camera. It's a really nice camera. Oh, obviously I need to give a shout out to Slim, because you know Slim was like, dude, you're my like partner in crime. So, like I don't have as much subscribers as any YouTube, or James and I. We don't have as many subscribers as all the big YouTubers. We just hit 800, so I'm really grateful for that. I'm sure we're both really grateful for that. We've really come a long way. We want to hit 1K soon, and hopefully, you know, the videos we upload will kind of help with that. You know, Slim knows us, and he gave us a kind of semi shout out, so hopefully that will help us out a little bit too. And he gets all the deck profiles, and you know, we want to be up there with him because you know I like doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment. It'll help out a lot. You know, expect more videos like this. I like doing card of the month. We haven't really been doing openings that much, but you know, all my money that I spent just went towards this deck. I mean, I pulled a Megalo at Sneak Peek. I know I was gonna say I was gonna do sneak peek footage. I'm really sorry, but I pulled a Megalo, which is crazy, and I bought some cards for a good price. Like I got a Megalo for 60 on Saturday. And now they're like $80, which is cool because they're topped. Overall, I had a really fun experience, and all the guys that I went with, I had a good time in the hotel and all that. And the hotel we were staying at had like everyone there, which was awesome. So we saw like a bunch of stuff going on downstairs, all the pros, the judges. It was great. Yeah, I have nothing really else to say. Abyss Rising Special Edition comes out. Yeah, I don't want to make a really long videos. No one really likes our really long videos. But yeah, stay tuned for more footage. I'll try my best. And new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Do what you do. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I just wanted to put this in the video. It's a little bragging rights, but at the last Seattle Regional, Michael Sibbins, I played him first round. He was still using Executors and I beat him. So me seeing him at the top, I was like, whoa, that's the guy I played first round. I was like, hey man, you remember me? He's like, yeah dude, I'm from Seattle. And I was like, yeah. He was playing Executors, I was playing Executor Plants. And the funny story is, game one, all I played was Plants. And then he saw that he like Executor like destroyed me. Game 2, he's like one set. I summon Centipede, and he's like, oh shit, I said it's so bad. I summoned like Hornet, popped his face down as a Gozen match. It felt good, but me knowing him and then seeing him at the top, just it had a little like feeling. I was like, oh wow, I played him in Seattle Regional. This was his second YCS. The first one he went to was YCS Long Beach, and he always goes to Seattle Regionals. I saw him around, and props to him. I just want to do a personal congratulations. Even though I hung out with him after the tournament, I followed him, did the deck profile with Slim and all the guys around. But I had front row seats of the finals feature match. I was right there. I saw his play. He played Inzektor so perfectly. Like, people were like, oh, why didn't Inzektor's top? He plays them like no one else does. Like, the way he played, from my experience ever since I played Inzektor since they came out, and you guys know that I did all my deck profiles and explanations, all that. The way he played, he thought about every move possible. He played it safe. He did combos I didn't even think of. Like, when he wanted to go for game, he made it like the best way possible. Like, if you I don't know if the feature matches up, but his every time I think he has 2 feature matches, one in top 16, I think, and one in the finals. The way he wins is ridiculous. Like, after he 13 roars and they have like nothing, he makes sure that he can go for game, and he just gets a full field. He gets like Dark Arm, his Flame Armor Ninja, Levier. It's ridiculous. He plays it perfectly, and feature match. He kept MSTs in his hand even though he could go off, but because he knew what's his name? The guy who got second. I cannot think of his name right now. But he flipped Sphere and he'd MST it from his hand. That was really smart of him and all that stuff. So I just want to play congratulations. As me being a former Inzektor player, and I'm not gonna go switch back just because they won. But as I've been playing it since January all the way till like fall, until this deck came out. I mean, I still played it when they got hit by the list. Like, it feels really good that Inzektor's finally won, and I just want to give that personal shout out. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. I didn't really ask him, but he's a really cool guy. He's really humble, and he legitimately, before the top 4, I mean the top 4, he was really nervous. Like, I saw it, but props to him. Mad respect. Way to play it out, and yeah.